Today, I have a try-hard Void build for you guys, utilizing the new Phantom Surge Melee and Trapper Ambush combination. And when I mean this duo is a sick combination, it's a sick combination, bro. It's freaking broken. So, Phantom Surge gives you a Void Overshield, while Trapper Ambush gives you health whenever you hit somebody with it. And if you kill somebody with it, you get devoured, making you basically unkillable if you have that combination together. There should be no reason for you to ever die with this combination. It wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense if you did. Okay? And not only that, Trapper Ambush smoke people. It blinds them. And puts you envious. So, like, I don't even got words for it. I don't even got words for it. It's that good. I don't even have words for it. It's that good. It's actually kind of insane. And Void Hunter have always been one of my favorite subclasses for hunters, but never got like much love except for PvP. So for hunters to get this love for Void, you know, at the end of the game, I'm very satisfied. I am very happy. I'm a happy camper. I am a very happy camper right now. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am very happy. from me uploading every day, I think that can show you, that kind of tells you guys how much I am in love with playing Hunter right now as my main, and just making up a lot of builds for you guys in this final sandbox. It is just so his dream come true. I'll be honest with you guys. Don't ever let anyone tell you that hunters are weak, bro. In this game, hunters are good at everything, PvP and PvE. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise, bro. If you see someone saying anything like that, just bring them to my channel, bro, and I'll get them right together, bro. I'll get them right together. Just look at this, bro. What are they supposed to do to me? What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? This is ridiculous. And then it's just a cherry on top. Cherry on top. We get broken DPS with Leviathan Breath and Mobius Quiver. I can just kill these group enemies with no care in the world. Just kill this group right here. Dead. And I can just finish off the Mobius Quiver because we still add control in here. Like, come on now. Slam. Dash. Slice. Grenade. That grenade did not bounce how it was supposed to, but it's all good. And I'm using the SRL SMG, the new Heat one that they came out with. Very good weapon. Very good weapon. Why is the dog all the way over there? Why is you making my recording session longer than what it needs to be? What are you looking at? What are you doing? What are you doing? Making time longer than it's supposed to be. Slice. Dash. Slice. Should have been back, 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 should have been back. Right. I only had a guy roll for this SMG, and it does phenomenal work. Slam. Dash. Like, bro, I'm in love. This gotta be one of my favorite builds in the game now. Gotta be one of my favorite builds. I truly feel like an assassin. And that's every hunter's dream, bro. To feel like an assassin, bro. Is it another one? The Hypernovas today, bro. Go invisible. It's ridiculous. Then throw a grenade. And the crazy part is the Invis thing on here. I don't know if this was intended or they thought they had me. Come on now. Trying to kill me, Architect. Y'all got desperate. I don't know if this is intended, but we're going to talk about it when we go into the build breakdown. We're going to talk about it. I don't know if this is intended, but it's here. It's intended now. It's here forever. Rip the people that got laid off at Bungie. Love all of y'all, man. Y'all made an amazing game, man. Part of my childhood and all, man. This, not childhood, but like high school years to college years to now. Man, hate to see this game go, bro. But on a bright note, Let me get y'all this broken build, man. What up, guys? Alchemist here. I got something nice for you. So if you didn't notice, the exotic we're using in this build is Speed Loader Slacks. I know hunters, y'all see this exotic a lot, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I actually love this. The fact that hunters, at the end of the day, after all these years, finally became a class that utilizes their class ability for the gameplay loop is phenomenal. It actually makes us stand out compared to a warlock and a titan. We actually feel like we have an identity, and Speed Loader Slacks is like the dream of that for a hunter. Solar uses it for crack shot. Void uses it for this. Freaking Strand uses it for multiple clones. The only ones that don't use this is Arc, because you get your shade step back from just killing people in your melee, and Stasis because you don't spend your class ability on Stasis. You spend your melee with Shurikens, okay? But I actually enjoy this. But if you don't know what Speed Loader Slacks does, basically, as we do sustained damage, we get our class ability back. So we can keep spamming it non-stop, and it'll reload all our weapons for us, make our reload and handling faster, and for our teammates. So really good, okay? Now, the stats you want to go for in this build. You want to go for a good balance between your class stat and melee stat, because they both do good chunk of damage. So I say try to go like a 150 spread if you can, or like 160-170 spread if you can. Try to get them both, like, you know, around each other. They both do great damage, and then you can pour the rest to your weapon stat to at least 100. Okay, I went with all skirmisher armor set, and I just made sure the tertiary stat was class, so that I have what I need for this build. Okay, I believe there's another armor thing that does class as the main stat, and then melee is the second stat, right? That you can go for it. The weapons you want in this build, obviously, Festival Flight. If you're, you know, akin to my videos, you already know why Festival Flight is so broken in the final sandbox. You want Slice on as your god roll and Attrition Orb. This allows us to sever the enemies so we can utilize the artifact that give us Wither Mail for everything, and Unravel and Threatlings and everything. The weapon I'm using is the new SRL Heat weapon, the Void SMG. It can get Chaos Reshaped and Dimensional Shift. Dimensional Shift is a new perk that says collecting a Void Breach causes final blows to provide a higher value overshield. This is the god roll, in my opinion. You could go with the Destabilizing Rounds over Chaos Reshape if you wanted to, or Attrition Orbs, and I think Repulsive rolls in this weapon too. Very good all-around weapon. I like using Amaline Fluid to help with stability in this, because the zoom on this weapon is ridiculous. So this kind of helps you manage it a little bit better. And then I don't have the ionized heat sink you want on this weapon to make it shoot even longer, so I'm still need to min-max this weapon, but that's the perk you want to go for, and then just put on a heat generator mod in your weapon. Okay, and then obviously, as y'all seen, I was using Leviathan Breath. This is for boss DPS, so when we use our Mobius Quiver and we run into a tanky enemy or a boss while we're doing -50 content, we can take it out immediately with Leviathan Breath on its own, or with our super and then Leviathan Breath. Leviathan Breath just do great damage in general. So Leviathan Breath is just good for a Void Hunter. This build is very good for ad control, but you need something to do that and that's what Leviathan Breath is here for. Okay, artifact. We're running Defibrillating Blast. When we stun the champion, we get max bolt charges, and you know, we can jolt enemies with that bolt charge and heal ourselves. We have on 2 Shreds. This allows us that when we sever enemies, it unravels them when we do sustained damage to them, which we're going to be doing non-stop. But also too, it'll put a Wither Mail hotspot out there for us to get Wither Mail in our build, giving us a 45% damage reduction, which is always, you know, welcomed. If you don't want to Defibrillating Blast on, because you feel like it rarely pops up for you in scenarios, you can put on Void Flux, defeating weakened targets, give you volatile, make enemies volatile in the area. By all means, you can go that route. We got Horror Shuttle on, because you will be doing weakening all the in the build. You got Horror Shuttle on so that the unravel people you deal damage to make Threatlings, and Threatlings, they sever targets, so you can do more Wither Mail spots out there. We got Flash over on to do the combination with Defibrillating Blast, so that we can get amplified when we stun the champion, giving us more DR in this build and being able to dodge for that 15 seconds, whatever, 10 seconds of amplified, which is, you know, always good in hard end content. We have Maligned Harvest. This is making that rapidly applying volatile causes your next instance of void weapon damage to create a weakening burst. But we're mainly here for the second part. Applying weaken provides a small void overshield. As y'all seen, we're gonna be doing smoke bombs all day, so we always get a void overshield whenever we slam. We got Volatile Marksman on, rapid void weapon precision hits or rapid void weapon kills. give us volatile rounds, but we're mainly here for the second part. Volatile detonations grant class ability energy. Okay, that's why I said you can't take off the arc stuff and just put on void flux. But then when you do kill the weakened people, they get volatile. Then you kill the volatile people, they give you class ability energy, so you can spam your class ability even more with speed load slack zone. And then we got elemental siphon on, so that whenever we kill enemies with our weapons, it'll make element pickup matching our super. So a void breach, but also too, picking up a void breach will get a chunk of super energy because of this artifact perk. Okay. Subclass, rocking Mobius Quiver, as I told you guys, for boss DPS, for tanking enemies, take them out quick with Leviathan Breath. We have on Gambler's Die, so we can spam our Phantom Surge. Phantom Surge, it does bonus damage to enemies that are debuffed by weakened or volatile, or if they mark by On the Prowl, but we don't have On the Prowl on this build, and we're going to explain why. And also too, as we get hits with the melee, we automatically get a Void Overshield, like I was saying in the beginning portion. And if you defeat them, you get melee energy back and an even additional Void Overshield. So you can just spam this just to make sure you always have a Void Overshield on you. You don't have to try to go for the kill, but you will get kills with it because it is strong. And the enemies will be weakened non-stop. We got Void Wall on because it does stay out there and do sustained damage to the help speed loader slash get our ability back quicker even more. You could go with Vortex Grenade. I just prefer Void Wall because Void Wall do more damage and cover more ground for me personally. But Vortex Grenade does suck people into it. Pause. So, you know, you can go either route, whichever you're, you know, skilled with. Okay. We got on Trapper Ambush. And what Trapper Ambush does is when you activate your air move to consume your class ability, Bungie reworked this. Instead of you slam your smoke on the ground for smoke bomb using your melee, you now use your class ability, and it does greater damage against enemies that have a not against enemies. When you have a void status on you, so if you got volatile rounds on you, it should work with that. But if you got a void overshield on you, invisibility on you, or devour on you, it will do more damage to the enemies you slam on, right? And damage your opponent with this ability heals you. So get out your free card. If you ever finna die, just slam on the ground near the enemy and you will get a chunk of health. And if you kill enemies with this, you'll get devoured for 10 seconds. So literally, like I said, the combo is you use your melee to get a void overshield, use your class ability to slam and get your health back and get devoured. That's gonna proc your class ability with Gambler's Dive, giving your melee back again. You slice through more enemy, get a void overshield, and you just rinse, wash, repeat non-stop. Now, why do we have Vanishing Step on instead of On the Prowl? The game don't tell you, but Vanishing Step causes Trapper Ambush to do a smoke bomb and invis for you. So if I put On the Prowl on, right? And I go to this robot right here and I slam on the ground with Trapper Ambush. There's no smoke or anything, okay? It was just a regular slam. But if I put on Vanishing Step with Trapper's Ambush, right? And I do the exact same slam I just did with Trapper Ambush. I go invisible and I leave smoke on the ground for the enemies for 6 seconds, causing them to be weakened and blind. Ridiculous. And with the artifact, as y'all seen, any weaken that we do, we get a void overshield. So now we just made Trapper Ambush gives a void overshield and health. So we don't even really need our melee for real. We can just keep spamming Trapper Ambush. But that is a crazy interaction for the game to not tell you in here. So I'm glad I can give y'all this information. This is very important. The game don't tell you this. Very important, okay? Fragments we're using. We're using Echo Reprisal, or Reprisal, how you want to pronounce it. Final blows when surrounded give a bonus super energy. We're using Echo Expulsion, so when we kill people with our void abilities like our melee or our Trapper Ambush, they blow up and other enemies around them get, hurt too. We're using Echo Starvation. Now there's a reason why I'm using Echo Starvation, okay? Because you technically don't need this, okay? If you feel like you don't need it, you don't need it. Okay, cool. There's a free fragment slot because Trapper Ambush will get you devoured if you kill somebody with it. And it's strong and it's possible, okay? And you blinded people, you can spam it, okay? The reason why I'm using Echo Starvation is because I got 0 HP in my stats, right? Echo Starvation gives you Devour when you pick up an Orb of Power. Devour automatically gives you 70 HP, okay? So, by me having this fragment on, I can pick up an Orb of Power and get 70 HP, okay? even though my HP stat is 0. When your HP stat is 0, you get no health from Orbs of Power. You get no health at all. But because I got that fragment on, if I get hurt right here, and I picked the orb right there, you just seen, I had got a chunk. I don't know, it picked up. I didn't even walk over it. It happened. Oh yeah, because of my armor set. But we're gonna talk about that when we get there. But as y'all seen, my health went up when I picked the orb power, even though I have no HP stat. That's why I have this on for more survivability. Cheat. It's a cheat code basically. Okay, so you don't have to invest to the HP stat at all in the void build. Always keep that in mind. Okay, if you have 0 HP stat, you throw this fragment on, and you don't have to invest in HP at all. So you pick up Orbs Power and still get health. Okay. And then we have Echo Persistence on. This making that our buff stay on longer, invisibility, overshield, and devour. Okay. Since you spam your Trapper Ambush stuff, you don't need this. So again, another free fragment slot if you want. You could throw on Echo Dilation just to get the free +10 weapon and super stat if you want. Up to you. Okay. But I prefer my invis stuff being on longer personally for consistency. Armor mods. We're running 1 Dynamo because we're gonna be spamming our class ability near enemies, so we might as well get super energy while doing it. We got Harmonic Siphon on, so we get an orb power from killing people with our void weapons. Special Ammo Finder for Festival Flight. We got 3 heavy-handed on, so when we do kill people with our melees, we immediately make orbs of power out there for each one we kill. We got our resist mods on our chest piece. We have 2 void weapon surges on, so that our void weapons do 17% more damage. And we got 1 better already on because orb power is giving us HP, a chunk of HP. So we need to make sure that pick up orb power and start health regen for us, okay? Because again, we have 0 HP stat. Now, when you have an overshield in this build, whether it's a void overshield or using your class ability to get that regular overshield on your health, if you pick up orb power, you will start health regen behind that overshield, basically making you immortal. Because if the enemy's beating up on you and it's your void overshield, your regular health still gonna regen back to full health while they fighting that void overshield. It's not gonna stop your health regen. So very important to have on, okay? And then our class item we got on Reaper because we spamming our freaking class ability, so we might as well get an orb power with our weapon kill when we do it. We got utility kickstart on, so we get a chunk of class ability energy when I use all our armor charges. And then we got powerful attraction on to pick up all the orbs around us whenever we're spamming our class ability. Now, why are we using utility kickstart? Because as y'all already know, again, if you're accustomed to my my videos, you know we use Exodus Down. Exodus Down gives us a free 30% damage reduction indefinitely on our build. Basically, all you got to do is have a yellow armor mod on your armor set. When you have 3 armor charges on you, use the whatever yellow armor mod you got on, whether it's special finisher, bulwark finisher. If you're like me, utility kickstart, grenade kickstart, doesn't matter. When you have 3 armor charges, use it, and you'll have 30% damage reduction indefinitely as long as you keep picking up armor charges to keep the perk on. The perk can literally stay on for 30 seconds and stay on, and it refreshes, add more time to it when you keep picking up orb power and stuff and whatnot. Okay, so there's more damage reduction. So we got 30% damage reduction from this. We got 70% damage reduction from the Void Overshield with more HP from the Void Overshield. We got Wolf and Mail on for 45% damage reduction, and then sometimes we get amplified when we Sun Champions and whatnot. Okay, this build is broken. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It's broken. You should never die with this build. Never. Okay? So go have fun with this Void build. Void is up there with Arc for me right now. I ain't gonna lie. All the pure regular classes are up there with my Strand is probably my least favorite. Solar, Void, and Arc, they all up there. Arc is probably number 1 for me. Stasis probably number 2. And then Void and Solar is like even right now. And then Strand is at the bottom. And then we don't get to Prismatic. Prismatic will be a whole different thing. Okay? Anyway, love you guys. I appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, stay up.